what is the updated cost of living in Portland, Oregon? That is what we are sharing today. But first, if you are new here, welcome. My name's Mariah.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are a top producing husband and wife real estate team here in Oregon. And we get calls, texts, and emails from people like you who are thinking about relocating to our area all the time. And we absolutely love it. We would love to help you out as well. If you are thinking about making a move to our area, I will put our contact information below. Feel free to shoot us an email anytime.
Real estate is Mariah and I's passion. This is our full-time job, and we have a full top producing team here in Oregon ready to serve you. But if you don't live here in Oregon, we are always happy to send you a referring agent to get the job done for you, whether you're in Wyoming, Utah, Oklahoma. I don't know why I just named all the middle states, but we got you guys covered. So feel free to shoot us a DM, message us. Our contact information is below. So feel free to view that, and we are always happy to help nationwide.
We did not too long ago on this channel, we did a cost of living video chatting about the cost of living in Salem.
That was a great show.
Yes, it was fun, which is the capital of Oregon. It's just so interesting looking at the reports comparing the two, how obviously we all know that the cost of living is a lot lower in Salem, especially talking about like rent and home prices. But it's so interesting looking at the cost of living difference between, let's just say, going out to eat at a restaurant, because it is significantly higher in Portland. And it's something I really do think has gone up. I've noticed even in Salem, I think even just the cost of, let's just say, a meal for two at a average restaurant, I definitely have noticed that that's gone up here as well.
And I think that's nationwide, global wide. I mean, our money does not go as far as it used to. I remember going to the market with my grandparents while staying at their house, and we used to do a thing called penny candy. Have you ever had penny candy? A piece of candy would literally cost you a penny.
Okay.
And they had these
was this like the 20s?
Bins.
What do you mean?
I know, right? It was a store that never updated their price, I guess.
Wait, seriously?
But there was bins. Yeah, it was out in McClay.
That's
and
really
the
cool.
McClay store. And
wow, that's cute.
Penny candy in the barrels.
I
by
love
the
that.
barrel. So they bought it in bulk. Who knows how long it was there, you know, maybe it's been sitting out for years, but
wow, I love that.
As
That's
a kid,
cute.
we could never tell. Those times have simply left us. And when we talk about Portland versus where we're at, it's really wild though, because it's only 45 minutes away, and it's a hippity skip from I-5 heading north. And it's really unbelievable though, if you think about it. And the differences in costs of goods, price, property taxes. I mean, all of these things add up. And then on top of that, your employment history.
Yeah.
Does your job support your lifestyle to live in that area, or will you have to commute?
Right. Well, we're going to find out. And by the way, before we get into it as well, we serve clients all over the Willamette Valley, Salem, Portland area, and everywhere in between. We have clients in Eugene, Corvallis, Dallas, Independence, Woodburn. So we definitely, Silverton, like we very much so cover a wide area is what I'm trying to say. So this information that we are sharing, these facts and statistics about the cost of living today is according to rentcafe.com.
Awesome.
And now, where does this data come from? So what they're looking at is consumer goods, services, and home prices. And this is sourced from the Cost of Living Index published by the Council for City and Council for Community and Economic Research.
I love that.
Let's just start off with what everybody always asks us, since we're real estate agents. What everyone wants to know, the average sold price of homes in the Portland Metro. Okay, so
good starter.
The Portland Metro, there are so many, how do I say this? There's Portland, and there's so many different sides of town and just like districts, you could say, in Portland. And then, of course, there's all these different towns that are really just on the outskirts, very short drive away. And all of these different communities are going to really have a very different, I would say, average sale price. But for just Portland Metro as a whole, average home sold price, $577,000 right now. Okay. Meal at a inexpensive restaurant, you're looking at $20
per head.
Yep. Meal for two at a mid-range restaurant, you're looking at $97. I don't know why you didn't just say 100, because 97.
Hey,
so
$3
close,
on average. That's a lot of money. $97.
Gallon of milk, we're looking at $3.83. Portland is 29.3% more expensive than Salem.
Yeah.
Portland housing costs are 51.5% more expensive than Salem. You need around $6,500 in Portland, Oregon to maintain the same standard of life that you can have with $5,300 in Salem.
That's probably my favorite statistic so far.
And that is assuming you rent in both cities. I'm going to say that again. You would need around $6,529 in Portland to maintain the same standard of living that you can have with $5,300 in Salem.
That's like $1,200 difference, per month. That's a lot of coin.
Mm-hmm. One of the key factors that makes Portland a good investment option is the steady population growth. The city's population has been consistently increasing, driving demands for housing and rental properties. The demand creates opportunities for investors to generate rental income and capitalize on appreciation.
Yeah, and the city is definitely growing. Whenever I go and travel and I see skyscrapers in the city, the big high-rises getting worked on, just the windows getting cleaned, that's really exciting to me. That tells me that real estate news is happening and things building, that costs money, right? So it's generating economic growth for the population surrounding that area, which is so important to the communities surrounding Portland.
Yes. This next one is big. This is why I really think that buying a home in Portland or anywhere, close by surrounding it is going to be a solid investment, and you're going to see good, how do I say this? Your home's going to really hold its value. So another advantage point of investing in Portland is the city's thriving job market. Portland is home to a diverse range of industries, including technology, healthcare, education, and manufacturing. The presence of major employers and a growing entrepreneurial ecosystem contribute to a stable economy, ensuring a steady stream of potential tenants and buyers for its investment rental properties. So
that's great because, usually the first ones to see it in any real estate market collapse or change is these bigger cities. So, for instance, Seattle. You'll probably see the biggest change in Seattle before it hits Vancouver, Washington. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if we're looking at it that statistically and traditionally in real estate, Portland is doing very well. Their sales, they're consistent. Their sales prices, they continue to grow. Our predictions for the year of 2023, it was like 3 to 5%. I think we're growing right within that 5 to 7% range right now in equity growth. And that's really, really important. If you're looking at the real estate value side, which you guys are viewing a real estate show today, that's assurance, know?
Definitely.
It's really nice to hear.
Definitely. Like Spencer was saying, the forecasted rate of appreciation for this year being that 3% to 5% or so rate of appreciation. That means we are returning to a normal rate of appreciation, which is a good thing because that 20% in 1 year that we saw is not normal or good for anyone.
Our 800s would be $1 million plus no matter what now.
There would be nothing under $1 million. It's insane. But all that being said, we actually see people relocating to our area for so many different reasons, from family, living here, a lot of people, honestly, who move here have never been to Oregon. They literally are just like, we wanted to change, and Oregon, just from what I've seen online with Oregon, it looks like a beautiful place. A lot of people I've heard that are moving here will tell me that they're moving here for the outdoor activities. There's so much recreation, outdoor life that you can have in Portland, Salem, and everywhere surrounding it. But what I'm trying to say is we see a lot of people moving to Salem, Portland, Albany, Woodburn, all the towns in between. We see them moving here from out of state a lot of times for their job, for either their job moving them here or for a new job. And so I know there's just really a lot of opportunity here right now.
Absolutely. And I look at the health industry as a really, really big opportunity because we have OHSU, the Portland Hospital, we have the Salem Hospital, we have some of the best birth clinics here locally surrounding us. We have, the Shriners Hospital, so for young children and kids. There's a lot that happens within an hour radius of where we're located, but ultimately a lot of it happens in Portland. And so that might be why you're migrating to that specific area. I mean, we have Nike headquarters, the Beaverton area. If you look at the west side of Portland, it's really unbelievable what type of opportunities we have here in the Pacific Northwest. And we are so excited to be a part of it and represent you guys on your next real estate transaction when it does happen here in Oregon.
If you are thinking about relocating to our area, head over to our channel. We have a handful of playlists that are all about moving to, living in Oregon, everything you want to know. One of the playlists is even for the Portland area specifically, what you want to know before you move here. And also reach out, send us an email or inquire through our website. We would absolutely love to get a Zoom call or even just a phone call set up with you on the schedule so we can chat about the next steps and get all of your questions answered. And we'll see you next week.